So the market always improves during the process when you're sleeping, even when you are awake. So remember, you are a person. Sometimes the market can work as a robot. Sometimes the market makers can control the market. Hence, we have sessions. So you need to understand that as much as the market improves every day, you need to improve every day. During those processes, you'll cater losses and profit as well, depending on how far you add. But what I have realized with the market, you can never be forward. It always keeps you at the back because it improves everything. Remember, sometimes you can lose focus, be busy with some other stuff, but that shouldn't be an excuse. So there's a lot of things that you can learn about in the market. I prefer using support, trends, zones, diagonal zones. Actually, in my mind, I prefer using everything. I feel like the market changes during this process. The market respect this, and the other process the market respects this. So you shouldn't be that trader of knowing something but don't want to learn another thing. Remember, when you are in high school, not because you had grade one, you were not able to go to grade two. Because you had grade one, you had to upgrade to grade two. You understand? Same applies to grade 11. Grade 11 is just grade 12. So you had to go to grade 12 because you had grade 11. Now you finished high school, still the same thing. You need to go to varsity. Not because you had high school, you shouldn't go to varsity or college. So the market is like that. Not because you know the trend. Yes, you can practice a trend for the whole 3 months. Once you are able to apply that trend, you give it time. You apply it on trading, but you still keep on learning. So as I don't actually define a person who trades and blow an account as a newbie. You understand? You could have blown like many accounts. You could have blown like many accounts that I never blown in my life. So you are not an amateur. We shouldn't define you are not a newbie. I mean, we shouldn't define a newbie because he even know how to trade. No, a newbie is someone who doesn't know anything about trading. Most of you know about lot sizes, you know how to open a real account. You're quick. If I can send a link for a new broker, you're quick to register. You already know everything about that. You can teach a person. So you are an amateur in this industry. So now, how can you be a master? That's one thing. Remember, I can't teach you something and then you don't follow that thing and then you make profit. I teach you, you follow, you make profit. I teach you, you follow, you make profit. I teach you, you make profit. So like I said, guys, in the group, so we're gonna be starting in a minute. So like I said in the group that in this course, I will attempt to turn you from an amateur to a master. All you have to simply do is to follow the simple ideas and strategy put down in this course. It is only you who's responsible for your success and failure. So people get to be taught and then they blame mentors because they didn't understand. In my session, you don't need to panic. We record everything. We're gonna share to you on the Dropbox. You're gonna get every information that it's here. Understand? So you shouldn't blame a mentor for the time I was learning the market. They taught me lies. I had to take those lies and learn them. You know what's nice about learning lies? You're gonna lose on those lies, right? Once you lose, let's say if they say if it touches here, it buys, but when it touches there, it sells. Already you learned something that okay, this thing I can actually teach it this way. You create your own strategy, which you're gonna teach other people. I'm not a person who use someone's strategy here. I use different strategies, but I can tell you 10 mentors and I tell you how they trade. Those confirmation, I do use them in my mind. Not because they taught me, because I see how they trade and I wouldn't enter if it was my own strategy. So Jim said, if you go to work on your goals, your goal will go to work for you. So I can show you the path to a successful journey, but if you don't want to take the path, you won't be successful. So those are the starting point. So let's get to business. I don't want to confuse you guys. I want you to know. You need to understand that I can't say an amateur trader trades fundamental, an amateur trades technical in a different aspect. I'm not that person. I'm a master. I trade all of them. Whatever comes my way, I apply. Today we traded NFP. How do I know how to trade NFP? Well, I'm a technical trader. The only problem about this thing, they have weights. It's technical, it's fundamental. So now you have to choose, are you a fundamental trader? You're a technical. Technical traders feel like fundamental traders, they don't know the market, they just guess. Fundamental traders feel like technical traders, they're not making money. You understand? It's fine. Why don't you put that in mind together? Treat the market like a business as well. Treat the market as gambling. When it's time to gamble, gamble. When it's time to master business, master it as business. Fund the account for business way, fund an account to gamble. You know why? Most of these mentors are gambling. Most of the students are not gambling. Who's making more money? Mentors. I don't always gamble, but there's time whereby I gamble. I know the right time. So what I want you to know today is that you will know the right time. I don't want to see a person trading fundamental with 0.01 on USDT. It will still blow your account. Why are you doing that? Enter. Don't waste no time. So, you know, like there's this thing called account management. People which are actually going for them. Né? Let's say you come to me and say you want an account management. First thing first, you need to check how do I trade. You understand? You see, I'm a risk taker. You can't expect me to take risk management on your account. Well, on my account, I take risk. I can risk 4 accounts, win at the 4th one. So it's just an example. So what I'm saying is that in the market, the most thing that you have to do a research about the person. If you don't know the person, don't join. Do another research. So those are actually the introduction of myself. What I actually hate about people and mentors. People, I hate them because they go for things they don't know, expecting money, high money. I can make 50K from 2K, but you need to understand how am I going to make it. Once I'm at 28, I'm going to be opening crazy lot sizes. And my contract is at 50 from 2K. You understand? So that's how it is. So introduction to Forex. Introduction to Forex is not a heavy thing. It's just a simple thing. Introduction, you know, like most of the people in the market, they tend to lose. They lose due to that they don't understand what they're actually trading. So you can put it in your own definition. But for myself, introduction to Forex is just another pair against, guys, can you please close your mic? Yeah. So it's like it's another pair against another pair. If you use your common sense on Forex, it's something, you know, like I feel like if they were to say I'm a Forex trader, maybe today I could have making plenty of cash. I'm still, guys, if you only know my age, you'll be surprised. I'm still inspired by hard work. You understand? I already understand Forex in a way that I feel like most of the people haven't yet understand it because of the lot size. So hence now I'm 19, right? But I will still want to learn about the indices. People feel like I'm the master of the indices because on Instagram I'm Nasdaq Ninja. No, I haven't been master. I'm still mastering this thing. Like I have mastered the Forex things industry. So introduction to Forex, like I said, it's just another pair against another pair. Nothing different there. So it's a simple thing to Forex. So guys, I prefer writing than reading because once I start reading, most of you might not understand what is it that we're talking about. So technically, even if you're not writing down, the video will be recorded. So point number 1 It's just a definition. I will put it in my simplest way. So actually, it's one currency against another currency. So now you need to understand that if these things they're against each other, fundamentally, technically, these things are two different things. So fundamentally, 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 you need to understand that if it's like this, and then I were to say, or I can put another maybe USD JPY Japan yen. So fundamentally, for you to understand this thing fundamentally is that USD and JPY, they are against each other. So this side, you are on the sell side. I mean, we are on the buy side. The right side, it's a buy side. You know, I learned this knowledge 2018, but I still know these things. I never saw the important, but today I know the important. This side is the sell side. So when you buy, you mean USD will be strengthening JPY. When you sell, you're saying JPY will strengthen USD. So a simple theory from this thing, fundamentally. Remember now, I'm not gonna apply technical, but technical it's applicable. But if you understand fundamental thing, you know, fundamental traders can say they got their crowd. They are afraid of technicals because we are already inside. Understand? I can enter with them. I can enter before them. It's simple for them. So first thing first here, you check the economy. Remember, currencies are affected by economies, everything that is happening into the country. If people are not going to work, you understand? If there's earthquake, nature, you're like everything. So if at America, we have earthquake, a simple thing. We have an earthquake that affects the whole country. Understand? So people are not going to jobs. They're actually experiencing a pandemic. In Japan, people are going to work. They're not stopping. They're going to work. They're pushing. So the economy for USD will drop, and then for JPY will go up. So when this one drops, it means we are on the selling side. Fundamentally, already we know that we're selling. That's what you have to understand when it comes to Nasdaq and USDT, that economically, if things are like this, there's no way Nasdaq can fall. You saw Nasdaq been buying, but today I saw people selling Nasdaq during NFP. The reason the market is buying is because those companies are doing good. The more the company does good, the more they need more people to be on the company. You understand? The ITs, the accountant, everything have to be there. So there's no need for you to be selling. Go more for buying because those things are doing more good. You understand? They are coming back from the lowest. So, like I'm saying here, fundamentally already you know that you're gonna sell. If at Japan that month they experience they didn't have a lot of jobs, JPY won't strengthen USD because at a state they had a lot of works. You understand? So those ones are like fundamentally, if you're trading what is this, NFP, non-farmer parole, you need to understand that point. You need to understand at state did we have a lot of jobs. If you're staying around, you see that we had not. You research about JPY. So those ones are fundamental traders. So I don't expect my traders to be only technical traders. You be everything from today. You trade everything. You're a master now. You're not scared of anything. If they put a fundamental trader, they say we only trade fundamental, we trade with them. Even if you don't draw a trend, I can draw my trend with my eyes. You understand? They'll be saying, don't draw a trend. I'll see the trend. There's a trend. Yeah, there's a diagonal trend. I'll be waiting, chilling, diagonal, enter my entries, gone. So technically, you need to understand that's when you apply your trends. These things are the things that can tell you the direction, trends. So same trends, when it buys, it means this one, you understand? Those things are the same. Trends, structure, patterns. That's when you apply your trading plan. So this is all about introduction to Forex. There's nothing confusing about introduction to Forex. This is what you have to know. The difference. We have fundamental and technical. We have segment. I don't trade with segment, but I understand segment. But I can't teach you segment because I don't use it. You're not going to use it. Use fundamental and technical. So now we're going to go to introduction to indices. Introduction to indices. So first thing first, people in the country that I'm from, they be saying all of us were Forex traders. This one is a Forex trader, you know, because you're having a car and you have it with blue and then you have a logo to show that actually this side, it actually means you're a Forex trader. But not knowing that some are index traders, some are cryptocurrency traders, some are Forex traders. You understand? Some are stock traders, those kind of things. But because this side, most of the people know trading because of Forex, they say all of us were Forex traders, and that's a mistake. If today you still define like that, you're wrong. I'm mostly on index. It means I'm an index trader. I do trade Forex, I do trade crypto, I do trade stock. It's like that. Those are my other things, but the main thing that I'm on is indices. Reason why I feel like it has more money. So introduction to indices. The first thing first, what is the difference between Forex and indices? It's a simple thing. Forex, it's currencies. Indices, it's a bunch of assets that has a lot of companies inside. So Nasdaq has 100, US 30 has the best 30 from Nasdaq. German 30 has, it's even having 40 now. Euro, whatever it is, 50. Those are the indices from the country. They're having such companies. Understand? In Germany, we know it's Volkswagen. You know, I'll say Volkswagen because I like it, but there's a lot of companies inside. So what I'm saying here, the introduction is that, I mean, the definition it actually means. It's one asset that has a lot of companies. Simple. You keep it simple in order for you to understand. There is no need for you to go to Google. The person who written, I mean, Google was written by a person. So what makes you think that the person is better than you? Go and read whatever he written, but put it in your own explanation in order for you to understand. First thing first, if you don't do that, you're gonna get confused rest of your life. You will be confused rest of your life. So it's one asset that has a lot of companies. So what are my favorite indices to trade? Nasdaq. So indices are simple. They'll get affected by economy, works. If there's no work, you know, if Amazon, people are not going to work, Amazon won't do fine. If they hack Amazon, it's a major company into Nasdaq, we're gonna fall. So my favorite one is Nasdaq in the indices. It has 100 companies. Like we said, it's just a bunch of assets that has a lot of companies. The other thing is USA 30. It's nice because in the States we have 2 of them. You can choose from your best. And then we have German 30. Actually, we're going to talk about the ones that I trade. Now it's German 40. Other brokers haven't updated that. So it's fine. So these things, they have bunch of companies. Nasdaq has 100. I can't count all those companies, but during the process, you will learn how to see those companies. US 30 has the best 30, German 30 has the best 40. So this is just introduction to your indices. There is nothing confusing about indices. Most things that affected companies. So you need to always know what are the major companies. So major companies for Nasdaq, I'll only count them, which you can always keep on your wish list. I'm not saying they're gonna give you a direction. I have what I know that will give you a direction, but those ones, if you once learn the strategy and then they say it will give you a direction when it's like this, nice one. With my strategy, you'll even gain more. First thing first, I'll say it's Amazon. I'll pick 5. Google, Apple. So this one has to be on your wish list. Investing, or it can be on your CNBC or whatever you use for news. There's a lot of things I know, depending on you, but these are the major ones you should put on your wish list. Even TradingView can put those things. Don't be confused. Amazon, Apple, Facebook, and Netflix. Those are the 5 companies that you have to put. So what I like about this thing and what I'm teaching you today is that pure price action works everywhere. If you didn't know today, you know. Simple thing. I don't wanna talk things that I can't prove. Simple thing, right? So I'm gonna go to Apple. See if I didn't have any setup inside Apple, which was respected. This was my setup here. You see, I even gave the direction that the market will go up. So this is what I actually teach. Double bottom, go break the trend, go up. This was our correction. The next thing it pushed up. Don't be scared of these gaps. Now we got everything covered. You understand? So now I'm talking about April. This is just a simple trend, breakout, retest, then gone. So don't say I didn't teach you how to invest. Trust me, like now you having the best mentor in the world. You just have to use me. You see, it's April. Never said I'm gonna teach you about April, but this is what was there. Simple. You know, there's this mentor once like said to his student, he says, you all forcing me to trade Nasdaq because you all wanna be famous because of Nasdaq and USDT. There's no need. There's a lot of things you can trade here. There's a lot of things. Many of these things you can trade. You just have to know proper things. There's not a system whereby I will say it works on Nasdaq, on USDT. Everywhere. I can come up with you can come up with anything here. I will analyze it from scratch and I'll tell you where will it go. We check that thing, it will take the same direction. Sometimes you need to practice your future part. Don't practice your current part. Your current part will make sense, but during the process you will grow. Let's say now you have 100 million. You still want to scalp. No, you want to invest now. You want to trade. Understand? You want to be a real boss. You need to double that 100 million within a year. You can make it within 10 years, but if you have it now and you already practice the future path of yours, you're going to double it within those years. A year only, I mean. So those are the only things. So remember the only thing that I showed you that pure price action can work here. This ones I can even show you, even on them, that it can work. It works everywhere. I like pure price action my whole life. So this was introduction to Forex. So the other thing is that why most Forex traders lose. Don't think you're only one who's actually a Forex trader who loses. You know, I don't want to put you in a bad picture. Sometimes I have those losing week that I lose I even want to deactivate my Instagram account. So all of us lose, but you need to sit down and ask yourself, why do you lose? Guys, I don't want to lie. If Monday I don't make money, Tuesday until Thursday I don't make money, Friday I'm going to lose. You know why? And I'm going to lose a lot of cash because I feel like I want to recover all cash and it's going to be Saturday. I know I'm going to spend. What am I going to spend? I don't have cash. You understand? That's me. Okay, it's fine. I already have a solution because I know Friday I'm going to be crazy on the market. Just don't open the phone. But I don't have choice because I have students at the end of the day. So I'm trying to come up with a solution for you. So why do Forex traders lose? First thing first, it's poor skill. It's poor skill. But my question is, where did you get the skill? I got it on YouTube. There are few mentors which go to YouTube and tell you the truth. And all mentors never said anything about the market. We just learned it through the market. I don't want to lie to you and be saying, you know, like I only know one person who's saying real thing because I learned from them. Understand? Those are the part of my journey during the process when I was learning. I learned from their videos. And I didn't have to learn ABCD. I already knew how to do ABCD and come up with the with the weight, but I didn't understand how to come up with sentence in a paragraph. You understand? So I'm just trying to break out everything in pieces. So when I got to their videos, they plugged everything. That's what I knew actually. But the confidence that took them to take a trade, it was something that I didn't know. The confidence of studying a sentence. You understand? That's when I learned the market very well. So poor skill, where did you get the skill? Like I said, I don't blame anyone to, if you're using a system, break that system down. You'll never be successful with it unless if you sell it. But then if they taught you, I once said this PDF taught me that a double bottom is a W. Whereas the person just derived it from a W and said, this thing it's a W. You understand? Okay, we have 9 minutes, but what else we're gonna share another video. Keep you guys posted. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, poor skill is the only problem in the game. If you have poor skill, please upgrade your skill. And if they taught you a trend and the trend is not working for you, the problem is not the trend. The problem is you. Discipline. I call it 3Ds. You need to be disciplined, discipline, and discipline. So the other thing is pressure. You know, I once attended Isaac free session. He told me, you know, I didn't learn the market from him, but you know, you can go to 5 classes and you're gonna learn different things from them. You know, from Easy Isaac, what I learned, it was a simple thing. I learned financial literacy, money management, and for psychology into Forex. You understand? So what he said that it was a simple thing. He said, if you feel like a mentor puts you under pressure, unfollow the person. You know, during that class, I felt like you're the one who's putting me under pressure. You understand? So when I went home, he was the first one I unfollowed. Not because he doesn't give me something that will benefit my life. He gives me pressure. I unfollowed him. I unfollowed all these South African mentors that were actually motivating me, all of them. You understand? So, unfollowed everyone. I started learning the market with my own pace, making my own profit, losing, doing this. The next thing I follow Amo, the next thing I unfollow him. You understand? I didn't know what I was doing, but I was trying to do something that will make me successful. I feel pressure, I unfollowed, I follow, unfollowed, I follow. At the end of the day, I end up not following anyone until I got my strategy straight. Made my first 100K without following anyone. Made my first 200K without following anyone. Made my 300K without following it, made 5 without following anyone. When I bought a car, they followed most of them. I followed back. Now you need to understand that the table have changed. I will no longer feel pressure because I know I'm consistent with my strategy. I always tell people with this thing, it's a good strategy. The first strategy, if I put you under pressure, unfollow Ninja. Don't follow me. Just go for maybe for YouTube where you know that, oh, this nigga, he'll throw bars. I will learn from them. You understand? But don't go for Instagram. I post my lifestyle there. I post my profit. They will put you under pressure. You'll feel like you're not making anything, and whereas you're making something for your own good. You understand? So you don't need to be under pressure with anything. So the other point, lack of discipline. Most of you know that you have lack of discipline. I can't say most of you, all of us actually. Remember, when you teach, you learn 2 times. Lack of discipline. So, like I said, I don't like killing something. You can't kill being disciplined. You will always do the same mistake that you do every day. You just have to come up with the distraction of that thing so that you don't do the mistake. I can fund my account with 2K. If I blow that 2K, I'm not gonna come back again with 2K. I'm gonna be putting 10K. The next thing I blow 10K, I blow 12K. That's me when I'm mad. But when I come up with this distraction, is that I have to do something else that will say, don't fund again. You lost. Come back again tomorrow, bigger and better. Understand? So I'll come up with something that will distract me. So lack of discipline, guys. Most of you don't have discipline. You don't follow the strategy. If you lose today, tomorrow you don't want to try again. You want to change the strategy. Don't change the strategy because of losing. Losing is part of the game. How many times you saw our elders betting lotto but losing, but they're still betting today, hoping that they're going to win? With the same strategy that made me, make sure that you practice a strategy Monday to Friday. If you're tired of blowing a real account, go to a demo account and learn until you understand it. Once you understand the strategy, you will understand that blowing is part of the game. But if you don't understand that, you'll always lose. Understand? The other thing, one last thing, people, high risk. High risk. High risk. So how do you define your high risk? That's the problem. People say you open a big lot size. That's not a high risk. High risk is when you enter something without reconfirmation. You need to always have 3 confirmation why you enter a trade, 3 confirmation why you exit a trade. If you don't have that, you are in a high risk. You can, like there's this boy of mine called Ape. He enters a lot of entries on a 2K account. That's a high risk from other people. But for me, I'll be like, this boy is about to make a lot of cash, and he makes a lot. So that's not high risk. That's how he trades, and he's consistent. He followed the plans every day. You have to come up with your plan. High risk is when you enter a trade, enter to the market industry without knowing what you're actually doing. That's a high risk. You understand? So now we're gonna go to the trading plan. So guys, I'm gonna end this session so that it can be saved, and then I will start another session, send another link.